Hi, my name is McCall and I'm the Queen of Rocks. And today I want to talk to you about why quartz is a must-have stone. Now let's talk about quartz. Quartz is very vast. I mean, while you're saying quartz, quartz can mean so many different things. The reason why is that 12% of the Earth's crust is made out of quartz. But not just clear quartz, as you see in front of me, but we also have agate, citrine, carnelian, and amethyst, to name a few of them. And each one has their own significant energy that they vibrate with. Now, in science, we know that quartz has a vibration. And we know that because we use it for our watches. We use them in many different things in daily life, actually, that you might not know that they're inside these machines, actually, that work for you. Now, quartz is a magnifier of energy. It magnifies it by 10 times. It's also a magnifier, right? So you can actually have a magnifying glass that's usually made out of quartz. So you can see that we use this in our daily lives, but we don't really pay attention to it. So now I want to show you a little bit differently on how. So agate, we use this primarily for balancing the mind, body, and spirit. Very good to keeping you in sync, okay? We use citrine for bringing in wealth abundance. Also brings in happiness, calm, and lets your solar plex, which is an energy zone right here, to let you shine your brilliance out to the world. If you're interested in quartz, working with your ethereal crown chakra, your energy zone, that's the one that brings in all of the energy, master healing energy. These are amazing. So quartz is transparent and clear, just like the rainbow. If you look at the rainbow, I was mesmerized because the rainbow actually has all the chakras, which is actually nothing. It's ether, right? Same as this quartz. It carries all the colors in there so it can help you heal yourself. It's absolutely something that I would definitely have. I also put a warning label on it that if you are a negative, if you think the glass is always half empty when it's half full, I would say to work with gypsum in the beginning and then roll into quartz once you clear a little bit of that negative way of thinking, just because it's a magnifier by 10 times. You don't want to magnify anger, pain, hurt, or whatever that is. So then let's keep going. On the third eye, which is right here, amethyst is wonderful for inspiration, taking out negativity, reducing anger. It's fantastic for creating ideas, thoughts, anything that opens you up to being guided in your creativity through another realm. That's amethyst. And then we have carnelian. That is your sacral. That's underneath your belly button. Those is super important. It is the one is with your emotions, sexuality. Mostly I like to use it for something that is very dear. So when we're doing clearing work, carnelian is wonderful for clearing work. Carnelian sets the plane of releasing emotions that no longer serve us. We carry so much of our stuff from our childhoods and maybe from past lives even, and it's time to release them, and carnelian's my #1 stone for that. So these are all quartz based. Now, I want to talk to you about the white quartz, because that is, so many people are talking to me about that and asking me like, which one should I get and why should I get it? And which one is the best one for me? Which style is best? So we have here a polished point, used a lot in feng shui in bringing in the energy in a specific area so that you could bring a strength that comes in and a power that comes in, because quartz is all about power. So we like to use polished points for those, and a single point. This one actually is a generator, so that means it is a 373737 combination on the points, which brings in a lot of healing and a lot of energy. So this one will go in a center of a room where the energy will be wrapped around. And in feng shui, you don't have other people touch your stone because you don't want them to have their stuff go onto your stone. So that's number one. We have a Lemurian crystal. These ones, we like to keep them natural. And you can see that the shape of these are very, very intricate and different. They are unique. And these are from the time of Lemuria. A lot of people will speak to you about Lemuria or Atlantis. And they have different kind of energy. It's a very high vibration. And we use these for actually helping people with their energetic being. So we're not just a mass of muscles, but we actually have electric vibration, and our vibrations are attached to our nerves are attached to our vagus nerves, and our vagus nerves are attached to our meridians, which are attached to our auras. So that means we are an electric being, and this actually carries electric vibration, a very high vibration. There are people that can actually look through and actually move energy using diamantinas, because they are very, like right now I'm doing this and my whole fingers are vibrating, and that's awesome. And so if you have some pains that you're not sure why, or if you have a lot of, some people have rheumatoid arthritis because they get things stuck in their joints, you can use quartz to release. Of course, I am not a doctor and I am not prescribing this and I'm not curing anything, but I'm just letting you know that you can explore this for yourself on how you can actually move through things that no longer serves you using diamantinas. Now, we have eggs. Eggs and spheres serve a different purpose, and this is actually a geode also. So now, eggs and spheres, either in a geode or not a geode, serve more of understanding and of a teaching, more learning about the power and the energy within you and what you can do for yourself. And if that's something that's curious and you have that curiosity, grab yourself a sphere or an egg and start that rebirth of your spirituality, of who you are as an individual, your higher self, and things will happen. And then we have the quartz clusters. Now, why do I love quartz clusters? Other than they crisscross and they're really cool and they have lots of sparkles, diamantina quartz clusters and other quartz clusters we use for movement of energy, which is super important to have that movement of energy because the points are all going in different directions. That means things will be in flow and in movement. We never want stagnant energy ever to happen. And if you do have that, sage the house immediately, bring your quartz, sage your quartz, put some salt water, clear your quartz often because they do absorb the energy that's around you and maybe from other people that come into that space. So clear it with salt water, wash it down, make sure you take all the salt off of it, and think of a white light and maybe an energy like an angel coming through the quartz and releasing the energy that got stuck within. And that is a way to always keep yourself unstagnant, moving, flowing, because we are effortless energy beings and learning to be in flow. So I hope this was wonderful for you and you learned a lot about quartz and all the different ways and colors and shapes and what they can do for you. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you soon.